the story carries on, we'll see tomorrow more, but as the story carries out, Dasan and Aviram are there, and they're going to take the fall with Korach. Whatever happens to this man, On ben Peles, he was also there in cahoots with them. Whatever happens to On ben Peles. Torah says Korach went along with Dasan, Aviram, and On ben Peles, and we never find him again in the story. We never find On ben Peles again in the story. So the answer is that again the Medrash says Korach and On ben Peles are men who have been made or destroyed by their wives. How did Korach get involved in this? Because earlier we see that when the Levium were initiated into the service, what was done in the initiation? They were taken and they were shaved bald. They were shaved completely bald. And Mrs. Korach was a Levi. He was shaved completely bald. So Mrs. Korach says to her husband, "Hey, Moshe Rabbeinu made a monkey out of you. He took his brother, who is the Kohen Gadol, puts the chest plate on him and all the gold ornaments he dressed his brother up like a bride on her wedding day. And he shaved bald and made a monkey out of you." So Korach said to his wife, "Yeah, but he did it to himself too, because Moshe Rabbeinu was Levi. He also had it done to himself." So his wife said, "Sure, because Moshe Rabbeinu felt that, it's worth it if I take him down." She quoted the famous quote from Shimshon, "I'll die with the Philistines. I'll die with the Plishtim." When Samson died, he said to God, "Give me strength for one more time. Let me die with the Plishtim." That's the idea when you pull a practical joke on someone, that you do it to yourself because it's worth doing it to yourself to see what his reaction is. Did you ever do that? Did you ever do that to somebody when you were hazing or whatever it was? Did you ever do something to yourself in order, what, hazing? Did you ever do something to yourself in order? So there's a concept of, I'll go down as long as I take him down. Korach said to his wife, yeah, that's what Moshe Rabbeinu is doing. He felt that he would make a monkey out of us in order to make a monkey out of everybody else. And she takes him down. She's the one who egged him on. On ben Peles' wife said to him, according to the Medrash, she saw something was up. All wives always see that in a husband's eyes. On comes home one day, his wife says, "What's going on?" He says, "Oh, nothing." And he sits down to eat supper. He says, "What's going on?" She sees it. They always know. Husbands usually have this grand plan. I was going to, take all of our savings and pawn a couple of the kids and go for the big one. The wife finally gets it out of you. She says, "You're not pawning the kids. You're not going for the big one. Just go to work tomorrow." Don't. And she sees it in your eyes. So one says, "Oh, nothing." She says, "What's going on?" She says, "Well, they're just a rebellion going." "Yeah. What have you got to do with it?" "Well, I'm with Korach and doesn't." So, "Well, listen, there's nothing in it for you. Right now you're a follower because Moshe is the leader. If Korach wins, you're going to be a follower. Yeah, what are you getting involved for?" He says, "What can I do? I gave them my word." All of a sudden people become very noble. "I gave them my word that I would join them." She says, "All right, listen, just let me take care of it." So she gave him a drink. She gave him wine. He fell asleep. Best thing is getting the husband out of the way. He gets falls asleep and he's at the back of the tent. The next morning when they came to collect him, they came to get On ben Peles, she stood outside the tent and she uncovered her hair. You're not allowed to look at a woman's hair uncovered. So Korach's a very holy man. So Korach and his men, they come over here, "Oh, a woman with her hair uncovered," and they turned away and they left him. So On survived it. On survived it, never got involved in the rebellion. Korach and those they end up getting the punishment. That's the and that gives you an idea. We're not talking about a thug over here. You're not talking about a thug. You're talking about a man who carried the Aron Kodesh, a man who's so holy, I can't even look at women. Sometimes the holier you are, the bigger the mistake you make, right? And that's why you justify, we'll see tomorrow how he justifies his entire rebellion. All right.